Okay, here's my compressor fix, compressor regulator fix. Here's what was going on. It's a brand new compressor sitting in my basement, probably a year or better. Fired it up, and the tank pressure built up, but the output pressure wouldn't go anywhere. I got nothing from it. So I took apart pressure regulator. And this is what I found. I'll show you what I did to fix it for next to nothing. So there's the spring and bladder. And here's a little diagram of this. And what this is there is a pocket around this whole circle right here that the spring fits onto. And this little edge right here is almost paper thin. So when I fired this thing up and it came up to pressure, this broke off and went up, traveled up the spring, and wouldn't allow the air pressure to go through. So my fix was to use this JB Weld. I mix it up, and then I basically painted it in these little cracks. I put this piece back together. Then I took enough and I filled in this whole cavity straight across with JB Weld. That way the JB Weld holds to all of these sides all the way around the circle. And I thought when that hardened that the spring would not be the right pressure, so I decided to sink the spring down into the JB Weld and just make it one piece. And it came out like this. And I made sure that hole in the center is still open. You can see my O-rings in there. Let it sit overnight and harden. I'll show you what it does. Okay. Alright, that's enough pressure. Now before, when I pumped it up, the air would be leaking through here because that piece was broken off and you could hear it hissing. Now it's not leaking. Now you can see I have 80 pounds of pressure on the tank side, and I have nothing over here, which is what was happening before with this turned up all the way. So I'm going to turn it up, and you can see that the output pressure rises like it should. Well, that problem's fixed. Now I could have bought the rebuild kit from Craftsman for 25 bucks and waited for a couple of weeks for it to come in the mail, but this cost me, I think it was $6 for JB Weld, and I let it sit overnight and it's fixed. So I hope that helps somebody.